Christmas time is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. We need to decorate my game up for Christmas to get in the Christmas spirit. Just because you're seeking out ghosts doesn't mean it has to be Halloween. You know, you can have ghost hunting on Christmas. If you read Christmas Carol, there's plenty of ghosts in that movie. Series of movies based on one book. I'm bad at intros, okay? It also means that the Updating My Game series turns a year old. Happy birthday, Updating My Game! First of all, let's go ahead and put the seasonal lanterns on sale, being the Christmas ones. I never remember how. I'm just so terrible at this. I think you go to Ghost Hunt and then associated items. Right? Passes. They renamed it to First they renamed it to associated items, I think, for some reason. And then they renamed it to, or was that badges? I don't even know. All right, so here's the deluxe Christmas lantern and the normal Christmas lantern. Those are the two things we need to put back on sale. Deluxe one for 20 and the normal one probably for 10. So now that we've done that, we obviously need to update the in-game shop. Yet another thing that I constantly forget how to do. Oh yeah, snow over shop box. That's something else that I need to put in the workspace. I'm glad I noticed that. There it is. Visible. There we go. We need that good old cardboard box background. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna take all of these, move those up, I guess. Actually, I'll move them down. These are the buttons for the Christmas lanterns and such. Very nice. So that's done. All snow and Christmas lights. Those are two things that I need to move to the workspace as well. So now we've got all our festive Christmas lights here as well. I should probably put some in the VIP room as well. There we are. So now this looks like a winter wonderland, but we still have to worry about the clouds. Cover we set to 0.9. Density we set to 0.24. And color we decided on 82, 103, 98 after much deliberation. So now we've gotten all that done. We have winterized my game. But now we're gonna add some more poltergeist activity, which is something I was supposed to do around Halloween, but my ghosts were more difficult to add than I thought they'd be. There we go, run. Before we get into that though, it's time for fan mail. Today we're taking a look at fan mail from my most recent Roblox short. Nitro Start says, underrated as heck. Like, this is seriously impressive. Thumbs up. Thank you very much, Nitro Start. You'll never know how encouraging it is to hear like that I'm underrated and you know that my editing is good. Like, those comments honestly mean the world to me because I put so much work, hours and hours of editing work, even just into my shorts. Like, this short probably took me in total, how long would it have taken me to record, to edit, to caption and all that? Probably somewhere between 3 and 4 hours just for that short. And it takes me longer to do like long form videos too. So thank you, Nitro Start. On a similar note, Paul Oct NP60Z says, wow, you're an underrated Roblox creator with this many subscribers? I subbed. Thank you very much for subscribing. We have hit 910 subscribers as of when this video was recorded, and I'm super excited about that. So just a few more subs and then we'll be able to monetize my channel, and that'll be really cool. I don't know if that's gonna make it easier to like snowball my subscribers or what. Froggo5292, great name, says, I kind of feel bad, like this editing is so good and this video has no views. Well, this comment hasn't aged particularly well because this short blew up massively. And I didn't expect that. Thank you so much for complimenting my editing. It takes forever. And I definitely put a lot of work into it. And that is all the time we have for fan mail today. I fooled ya. CardiBro123. CardiBro123 has a suggestion on how I can do what I showed how to do in the short more effectively, so I don't have to add that bool value to each of the ghosts. Bloody brilliant. I never knew about that function until he mentioned it, because I don't do a lot of coding that pertains to characters and players and all that. So thank you, CardiBro123, for the suggestion. I might just do that in a future episode. But for real this time, that's all the time we have for fan mail. Now we're gonna go add more poltergeist activity. That's the wrong door. Now we're gonna go add more poltergeist activity. That's also the wrong, where am I? Now we're gonna add more poltergeist activity, and to do that, I'm going to brighten the place up a bit. So the poltergeist activity I wanna make right now is centered around these crash carts. So let me duplicate this way over here. The big red ball, in case you're wondering, is actually the trigger, so when players touch that, there's a chance this event will activate. Let me re-educate myself on how the tween service works. If you don't know what the tween service is, it pertains to moving parts and animation and stuff. You know what? I don't think I actually need to change any code at all. So all I need to do is select table. I'm gonna duplicate it and move it where I want it to be. That'll be destination 1. This over here will be destination 2. And down here, this can be destination 3. So now all we need to do is take the position of each of these, I guess. Oh, that's a full position. So we actually need the C frame of each, because the difference between position and C frame is that C frame includes rotation. So like which way the thing is oriented. So table, can I just copy and paste the entire C frame in? I'd really like to do that. Oh, I think I can. Oh yeah, because it's a C frame value, of course. What is wrong with me? Every time I make an updating my game video, it's like I learned something, but then I forget something older that I learned longer ago. It's so annoying. But probably funny. Okay, destination number 2 here, and destination number 3 will be here. Very nice. I should be able to delete these tables now. I'm gonna go into the code for the trigger. I'm gonna find the dice. Yeah, here's the dice. Let's just make sure the dice always lands like on the number I need it to for the event to happen. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about dice, I've explained it all in previous episodes. It's basically how I determine like the RNG of my game. All right, let's see what happens. Where'd it go? And why? Every once in a while I forget the door does that. I guess it just doesn't work to copy and paste the entire C frame, and that's what my issue was. And it just happened to roll a correct way. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. That's what we're looking at. That's what needs to happen. Oh my gosh. Think, cat, think. Now here's something kind of interesting. These carts, this will probably be easier with the jack-o'-lantern because it has collisions. Yeah, man, you can punch these, or you can move these with the jack-o'-lantern. These are supposed to become anchored again after they move, and I don't know why that doesn't happen. So let me try something real quick. So basically it's supposed to anchor the table and the event handler for that, meaning like what causes that to happen, is supposed to be when the animation is finished. So I don't know why that wouldn't work. The door is a thing, the door is a thing, the door is a thing, the door is a thing. Okay, do we have any output? No, so that function just isn't being reached? It's important that I fix this, as fun as it is to move the tables, and I'll show you why. The door is a thing, the door is a thing, the door is a thing. All right, I'm just gonna move this like all the way over here real quick. That's probably far enough for you to get my point. That's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not supposed to be that way. Hang on a second, does this even need to be unanchored in order to work? Or will it still animate anchored parts? Wait. Oh my God. Didn't even need it. It still animates anchored parts. It doesn't even need... It didn't even need to unanchor it and bother with trying to re-anchor it. Okay, well, that... I still really want to know why it wasn't reaching that code, but I can just put a pin in that for now. Because I still have other stuff we gotta get done soon. So now I've got another problem to fix. It just tried to roll to the destination it was already at from the looks. If roll equals target, what's target? Oh yeah, that's the dice roll. It's so confusing. I have a sound effect named roll and a dice roll named roll. Wait, 60 times 1, that's so pointless. All right, I think I'm gonna build a new function here to fix this. Select destination. Position destination equals destinations math.random 1 to the number of destinations. Basically, it's picking one of these randomly. And then I'm gonna say repeat that until position destination does not equal table C frame. So I think I want this to set up the animation every time it's touched, but only if it lands on the target, because then it can like generate a new position. Because right now what it's doing is the animation is being set up and is deciding on a destination right when the server loads up, which means it's only ever going to select one destination because the server only loads up once. I want it to select a new destination every time it's touched so that as the server goes on, it keeps moving around to all 3 different destinations. That's a good sign. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. Doesn't look like anything broke. Booyah! Let me see if I can summon the mental capacity to walk you guys through this script. I don't know. I don't need this. I don't. So this is the position that the table will roll to. This is a function that we have set up, but we don't use until later. It's a set of instructions that says keep randomly selecting one of the 3 positions, one of the 3 potential destinations we set up earlier, until it's a different position than where the table already is. So it'll keep randomly selecting one until it's a position other than where the table's already at. And then it does the move animation after selecting one of those destinations and uses that global variable position as the coordinates on where to go. Hopefully that all makes sense, but cool. So now I've got much more of a efficient poltergeist table, if you can call it that. So I kind of want to add more poltergeist tables elsewhere. Yeah, I've got one here, that'll work. I've got one down there, kinda. The syringe is part of it, but I can just weld the syringe to it. And rest assured, I want to add way more poltergeist activity to the game, other than just moving crash carts. But that's where you guys come in, because I want to basically litter the halls with a bunch of random things that a poltergeist could move or could throw across the room. And I need you guys to tell me what those things should be. So like boxes, pill bottles, paint buckets. I said all that so quickly, it sounds like I don't need your help at all, but I do. Give me some ideas, and I might just put your suggestion in the game. So yeah, that's your call to action, and I can't wait to see what you guys suggest. So let's add more poltergeist tables in the meantime. Yeah, I'll weld that syringe to this, and if I ever have poltergeist activity that can move like the syringe off, I'll just have the script delete that weld so it can do that. That's easy. All right, let's set up our positions for this. And the glory part, I don't need to change any more code now. I just need to set up new destinations for each cart. So let's say table could go here or here, way over there. That's nice. Down here, like so. Not in the room. That'd be mad. Now, even though this has taken a while, it's still kind of been a smoother process than adding the patrolling ghosts somehow. All right, let's see what happens. Cool. But I think 5 minutes is kind of a long cooldown, actually, so. That's spooky. I like it. So there's that one kind of done, but I gotta... Oh no. I gotta weld all of this. Now I've got a lot more welds to have the script delete, but I think I can put them in a folder without affecting... I'm not unaware that I spawned in the wrong place. I think if I put them in a folder, they'll still be welded the same. Which parts they are welding is properties of the weld and not so much what they're contained in, if that makes sense. Group as folder. I'm just gonna run the game real quick and see if it falls apart. Doesn't look like it did. All right, so that might actually have done it. I'm so tired, please just let this work for the sake of my sanity. Yeah, there we go. Add more poltergeist activity is done. I'm still gonna add more tables that roll, but I'm gonna do it off camera just because I've already shown how I do it. I don't wanna make the video too repetitive. Now here's one that's kind of important. The elevator gets stuck on the stopper for the basement. This isn't actually all that bad because this regenerates itself, but what I can do, instead of having all these like tiny little stoppers, is I can just create a new part, anchor it, and set it right under the elevator, like that. Scale it to be the entire width of the elevator. What I'm gonna do is make a new collision group that only the elevator, so that this only collides with the elevator basically. So add group, elevator, stopper, and I'll add another group called elevator. So the elevator stopper collides with nothing except for the elevator. The elevator can go in the elevator collision group, which collides with everything. So it kind of looks like the elevator is still colliding with the stopper, yes. I still collide with the elevator, yes, that's good. All right, so now I can send that up. Let's find out what happens if I jump down. I should not collide with this. I do not. All right, so that's that fixed. One of the last things that I can fix for the night. Some door stands still have too high max roll-off distance. I'm so surprised by this. I typed the word what? So let me go to my templates. I'm so glad I have templates now, because otherwise I'd have to replace all the doors to fix this. Hence the reason why I made all the templates. So this is door metal right. I think that is the most common to see. Open, creaking, and locked. So creak, not that one. Was it one of the wooden ones? I left this note such a long time ago, I can't even remember. Office ones don't even have a creaking sound. Maybe it was one of the locked ones. No? Was it any of them? Am I just crazy? I've checked every single door. Not a single one of them has a creak sound that has too high max roll off. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. Maybe I fixed this already and I just forgot to mention it in the note. I'm gonna assume that's it because I'm not really finding anything, so that's kind of fixed in a way. Add event happened to shelf falling. Medical boxes are not anchored. That's an interesting one we could fix real quick. I thought these were anchored. Wow. Those have been unanchored for a long while. That's crazy, I didn't even know that. I mean, I did, but I'm really happy with how these turned out. Like, they look like a medkit pickup in like TF2 or something. And now they're anchored medkit pickups from TF2. I've actually gotten pretty much everything done and I've still got some time. Add event happened to shelf falling. That I might be able to do real quick. So let's see. I hate when I select something and it doesn't show it in the Explorer. Okay. Break shelf. Event happened equals false. So if it does happen, play the crash sound and event happened true. Set that to true. So if part, the apparent find for child is humanoid and event happened is false, and do that. So basically it eventually came to my attention that after this shelf like falls apart, if you touch the trigger, sometimes it will still make the falling apart noise, even though it's already fallen apart, and that happens once per server. So I basically just created a little doohickey here, a true or false property that states the event hasn't happened yet when the server loads up. When the event does happen, it sets that to true, and every time it tries to do the event, it makes sure that it hasn't happened yet, basically. So that's everything that I wanted to get done, or anticipated getting done. Really cool. I almost forgot something important. Okay, where's the trigger? Where's the trigger? 60 times 1, let's say. That's probably a reasonable cooldown. Wait, 60 times 1, that's so pointless. The chances of it happening are what again? Standard dot rare. I don't know that I want this to be rare. Let me change that to medium. What is medium? Let me find that out real quick. Minimum roll is 1. Max roll is 2. That's still pretty rare. I'm gonna make this very common. I want this to happen like a lot, because like the idea behind Morsburg is that it's extremely haunted, but right now it's not, and that's a problem. That's an ongoing problem I need to fix. 60 times 1, that's not necessary, but I like it there anyway. So the cooldown is now a minute long. Global shadows, yes. Yeah, that's it. Publish changes, obviously, and then I'm gonna send the update notification. Publish to Roblox as Ghost Hunt. Overwrite. Successfully published. Yay! Is that a really lame update notification? I tried to make it clever. I don't think it's clever. I think it's just stupid. There's always next year to make a clever reference to A Christmas Carol. Let's get some emojis in here. Oh Christmas tree, you are my new emoji. I don't put a ghost at the end of it because it is Ghost Hunt, or at the beginning of it rather. That's not too many characters, good. All right, Christmas update has dropped. Sweet! That's cool. Thanks everyone so much for watching the Christmas update for 2023. Don't forget to tell me what you want me to fill the halls with and what you'd like to see like slung around the room and thrown about by all the poltergeists in Morsburg Insane Asylum, because I could always use more ideas for that. Ghost Hunt, one of my biggest issues with the map design in Ghost Hunt is that the building doesn't look that abandoned. Like, there's no like signs of decay in most areas. There is in the basement with like the rust things. That's what I need to add more of. I need to have like peeling paint and stuff like that. Just more signs of abandonment would be nice, because it looks pretty clean as things are. There's not even any graffiti or anything. Tell me how I can make the place look more abandoned in the comments, and what you want to see moved around by the poltergeists. Anyway, thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.